The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. Granpeesheh and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
We've got a bunch of different questions. I want to get to a couple that are online. Andrea has written in and said, my 4-year-old has had a switch with therapists. Ever since the switch, he cries when the new RBT comes to get him. He will not eat or use the bathroom the entire 5 hours this RBT is with him. How long should I wait before asking for a new RBT or something to be done about this? He used to love going to the center. He is fine with everyone else, but just not this particular RBT, and thank you.
Yeah, oh my gosh. That must be so disturbing for a parent to see something like that. I would act now. I would act now. I always say, parents need to, as a parent, we have this kind of intuition or instinctual feeling about our kids, and it's a very good observation that the child is not having a good time with this individual. And if it was possible, I would want to videotape the session that is going on with this one person, just to see, because, I mean, clearly it sounds like the session is at a center. So that's good in terms of not worrying about the child's safety. But I would still want to see what this person is doing differently. It's not always a bad thing, but you'd still want to see what's different, right? So as an example, I mean, there's multiple things that could be happening here. So here's some examples. First of all, our kids do bond with their team members, right? So it is entirely possible that your child is just missing the old RBT and, hasn't acclimated to the new person yet. I don't know what period of time has passed. So that's one thing. The second thing is the new RBT could be not reinforcing as much, which is something that can easily be changed. And that means that the new RBT needs to be prompting, modeling more, reinforcing more, doing what the other person used to do or the rest of the team members do, just making it as fun as they did. The third possibility is that the new RBT is actually pushing harder, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But, everyone on the team then should be consistent and sit with each other and say, hey, we need to be probably rewarding more, pushing more, doing, the consistency on the team is very, very important. And maybe the new RBT is going to be teaching more stuff, but maybe they need to slow down a little bit. Whenever you push more or have more demands, you also need to increase reinforcers more. So maybe, and that's something very common that doesn't happen, is people just a child might master something at one level and you get used to that, and then you start introducing new material and you don't realize, oh, it's new material, I need to reward more. So you want to observe and see all of these things. If they don't allow you to observe, or if they have policies against it because he's in a center with other children, then I think you need to pull the behavior analyst in and say, hey, there's something going on different here. I need you to run an IOA session. IOA is just inter-observer reliability, which is essentially, it just means everybody is doing the same thing. It's consistent. So, that's essentially what happens, is we need to find out why your child is not doing well with this one individual.
Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.